Good Saturday morning, as always, YouTubers. Rainy here this weekend. It's back to normal temperatures. It's going to be 50 something today. That's why, if you followed me the other day on Instagram, and I don't know if I posted on here or not, I don't think I did. On Instagram, I finally got to take the pontoon out for the first time this season. This is my third pontoon actually. I've had one years ago, but I just bought this one at the end of last summer, and I only got to take it out once after I sold my other one. And so it was the first time I got to go out. It was like 85. We went out Thursday, and the wife finally gave me the green light to go by myself, as long as I promised to be careful and wear a life jacket and blah, blah, blah. Which I do it all myself anyway. She's just there to watch, basically, to help if I need anything or call somebody. But I load it and unload it myself and, do everything. So that's good. I'm very glad about that. I can now go whenever I want to go. I saw a couple pictures. The boat ran fine. I took my dog with me. Dunhill went with me. And he did really good. He did better on the boat than he does here at home. He laid on the floor the whole time and sat there. He didn't get up on the seats or anything, so he did really good. Today I'm going to do Gawith and Hogarth Dark Flake Aromatic. Yeah. I think this was the first one I tried when I got all them Gawith and Hogarth blends in. It's dark fired in Virginia's, been lots of casing. It just smells like, it just reminds me of old ladies' perfume. Very floral, very soapy, very nasty. I know a lot of people love this kind of stuff. The flakes look fantastic, as all the other ones do. Look at it! Very nice. It's wet. I'm gonna let this sit for a while and I'll give you my thoughts. And with the magic of video editing, we're back. Definitely smoking this in a cob. Look at it. Fatty. Jake Hackert. I was going through some of my bags yesterday in my cellar, and I found a bunch of old pipes I forgot about. I have a bunch of old pipes, Jake Hackert, corncob pipes, and other things. They all need cleaned up. You got this one. This one needs, the stem on it is almost all the way white. It needs a good bath. May have been sitting for years. And found some more of my Mark Twain pipes. I got 2 more of these that I'd found. Look how much black. I smoked the hell out of them things. And I found this other one that I had bought from Jake. This actually looks like a Mark Twain as well. But if you notice, where are we at here? I had cut it. Can't find where it was at now. Anyway, that sucker was that big. And I decided it was too big for me anymore. I used to smoke them bigger pipes, so I chopped it down some. Now it's basically almost a Mark Twain. But getting to this, now out of all of my Gawith and Hogarth blends that I've reviewed so far, one of my favorites is definitely the Dark Flake Unscented. I'm almost through all of that I smoked. I need to order a pound of that stuff. I don't know if it's just because it's early morning and I haven't smoked anything yet or eaten anything, but it's actually not bad. I'm not picking up, corn cob might be helping too as well, but I'm not picking up a lot of the floralness as I remember I did when I first got this blend. And I know they say once you keep smoking more and more of the Lakeland stuff, that you start to get used to the taste and you become immune kind of like to it. But I don't want to become immune to it. Bold, earthy, barbecue-esque taste. Dang. In my mind, I wanted to rate this a 2 at best, and I'm telling you right now, I'm liking it. Like I said, I don't know if it's just one of those things where it's first thing in the morning and I haven't had anything yet, but right now it's not overpowering floral or soapy or anything like that. I hear I don't even know how to pronounce it, the Ennerdale Flake. I hear that's one of the worst, and I have a tin of that I'm going to crack here as well. Maybe I'll do that next week. What I think helps with this one is that it's so strong and bold with the dark fired that some of that Lakeland essence is kind of like tamed down, as if when I smoke the brown flake aromatic, that it's going to be worse because it's not going to be as strong. Now, those of you that asked me before about that, everybody always asks about when you sell our tobaccos. Yeah, I always put them in mason jars if I'm not going to smoke, the whole thing for a while. And I always leave my jars in their boxes. A lot of people just pull out their mason jars and throw their packages away. It's a lot easier to keep them in the box and stack them, on top of each other that way high. These are all Gawith and Hogarth blends there. I try to keep everything organized as much as possible, but yeah, the brown flake aromatic, I know that one's going to be really strong, as in the Lakeland. But this isn't bad. Maybe this cob, like I said, is helping as well too. This cob hasn't been smoked in probably at least 4 or 5 years. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I took the boat out by myself. Me and the dog went Dunhill, and we went for about 2.5, 3 hours by ourselves, loading and unloading. And then I met my wife later on that day, and she went with us, came and picked her up. But he did really well. I took my fishing poles. I got to fish a little bit, but I was more messing around with making sure the boat was going to run good, everything checked out okay, and I was playing with that new fish finder for hours, trying to tone it in, dial it in to where I wanted the settings and everything like that. That thing is amazing. Like I said, I was never updated on new equipment like that, technology over the years. I always had cheap fish finders. I spent a pretty penny on that one for my income, but it was well worth it. Still got to read a lot of instructions on it and watch some more videos. Those of you real quick that do have one, mine was the Helix 7 with the mega down imaging and the mega side imaging. The one thing I couldn't figure out real fast was when I turned it on the mega down or the mega side imaging, I could see all the structure, but I couldn't see any fish that way. I don't know what I was doing wrong. If anybody knows a quick tip on something I needed to turn on or something, but it was picking up a dead log 20 feet down with branches on it, but I couldn't see no fish around the area. So I don't know what I was doing wrong with that. Anyway, that's enough rambling for today. Maybe back tomorrow with another one. I'm not going to be doing nothing else this weekend. It's going to be cold and rainy. All I can say is pleasantly surprised. I'm not going to dare smoke this in a briar pipe. But then again, I'm not getting much at all of the smell, as bad as it is. Leave your thoughts and comments below. I'm still playing catch up from last week. I got about another 10 comments to answer, reply to from last week. Hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll talk to you boys and girls later.